Regardless of what happened yesterday, today you woke up again. It's a new day, and it's a new chance to do it all over again. Isn't that beautiful? Every day you wake up, while millions of people, I don't know if it's millions, but a lot of people don't wake up every day, but you do. Not only wake up, you get a chance to experience the world, nature, friendships, tastes, smells, flavors, experiences, but you also have a chance to not screw up, do it all over again, do it right, stack wins, start the habit you know you should start. Every day you can do that. I think that's beautiful because you will screw up. Everyone screws up. I screw up often. Everyone screws up. But the fact that you can redeem yourself by waking up the next day and having the free will to simply choose what you're going to do, how you're going to act, how you're going to think, what are going to be your habits, what you're not going to do, what you are going to do. You wake up today, and isn't this beautiful, by the way? I love the sun and walking around in nature like this. It's so refreshing, especially as soon as you wake up. I love this path, this mini forest that I'm going on. I think it's so magical, honestly. And you get to experience that every day as well. You wake up today and you realize what you did yesterday. You remember if what you did yesterday was good overall, was productive overall, or it was bad overall. If you wasted time, if you wasted your day, or if you actually lived the best way you could and actually amounted to something. You're going to remember all that. And then you have a choice. Are you going to grab your phone and aimlessly start scrolling on Instagram, on TikTok, and spend 1 hour there before you even drink your water? Or are you going to get up, go for a run real quick to boost your energy, to start stacking wins? Then you get home, take a cold shower, do something you don't want to do, eat a frog or first thing in the morning, to keep stacking wins. And very soon you'll find yourself in this position where you're glad you started to stack wins because now the wins are compounding. And it's easier to not automatically, without a thought, grab your phone, start scrolling, or do things that you know you shouldn't be doing because you start to stack wins, right? So many good habits that you could do starting today. You could go for a run. You could start at the gym, lifting weights. You could start meditating, which is probably one of the best habits that I would recommend you to do. It helps you to stay focused and present in the moment. It teaches you how to get distracted with thought, with ideas, and bring your thought back to this present moment. And that's useful basically with everything. Right now, I need to be focused on my line of reasoning. I need to be focused on what I'm going to say next. When I'm creating YouTube videos, when I'm editing, I need to block out everything around me, lock in, and focus on what I'm doing. Whenever I'm talking to someone, if I want to have the best type of conversation, if you want to have an intelligent conversation with another human being, you better focus. You better be present. So meditation has so many benefits, but this is one of the best benefits that I like. So you can start meditating today. You could start reading. Just pick up one simple book that maybe you think you're going to enjoy the subject of the book. You're going to enjoy the theme. And you maybe play some classical music in your headphones and just start reading and try to enjoy it. You could get some sunlight. When was the last time you actually got some sunlight? Like this. Vitamin D. You could start intermittent fasting if you need to lose weight. Or you could eat fruits, get in the habits of eating fruits every time you're going to eat something. You always eat fruits before, so you get your vitamins in and your nutrients in. You could start making videos for YouTube. If you already make videos, you could start making videos in uncomfortable situations. For example, like I'm doing, to me it's not uncomfortable anymore. But if it is uncomfortable for you, pick up your phone, start making your video, talking on the camera. And every time someone walks by you, they're going to look at you all weird because they're weird themselves. And you just look right into their eyes and keep talking. Basically how I'm doing, how I do it. Because this teaches you how to not care too much what other people think of you. And also how to be more comfortable talking to the camera. How to be yourself regardless of other people's opinions. So there's so many habits, thousands of habits, I would say, that you could start today to improve your life, to become your 2.0 version. Instead of the human animal that we all are, we become the more sophisticated, wise version of a human who has something to contribute to others, who's interesting, who's going to be able to support his family in the future, who's going after a dream, who's on a mission. Isn't this gorgeous? Look at that, man. I love nature so much. Especially if you're sometime in your room or working too much inside somewhere and you haven't touched grass in a while. It's good to just go out and just experience nature again. Even if it's just for a walk. I used to think, and I used to say that makes no sense for me to go for a walk if I'm not really going anywhere specific. But that makes no sense because going for a walk itself is rewarding. How you feel during and afterwards, especially if there's sun outside. I love going for a walk today. So this is the message, man. You woke up today, you have a new opportunity to do it all over again, to do things right, regardless how much you screwed up yesterday. Maybe you said something you shouldn't to someone you love. Today you can go to that person, have the difficult conversation, do your best to have self-control and have patience, and solve the problem. Apologize. Maybe you didn't do something you should have done yesterday or last week. You procrastinated on. But guess what? Regardless if others are judging you or not, life goes on. Once again, today you woke up and you have a chance to do it all over again. What are you going to do? It's a choice, man. This is why I say it's beautiful. You don't need to do shit. You don't need to do anything. You do it because you want to. You do it because you know you should be doing it. And even if you're not reaping the rewards now, you're sacrificing now for later. You will reap the rewards later. You have faith you will. That's why you do it. Every single day, wake up is a new chance to do it right, to do it all over again, to start the habit you know you should be starting. Don't only do that once, do the shoulds as well. Because we all want something all the time, every day. And most of the time, we fall prey to the wants. I want to scroll. I want to play video game. I want to watch pornography. I want to fap. I want to binge watch TV shows. I want to procrastinate. And we fall prey to the wants. Boa tarde. But more often than not, we should also give in to the shoulds. Procrastinating on doing what we want now, sacrificing what we want now for what we want later. Doing the shoulds. Because we all are going to suffer one of two pains. And this is so cliche. You've heard this 1 million times. You're either going to suffer the pain of regret when you're 40 years old and you look back to this time and you realize how much you could have done and realize the habits you could have stacked every day one, and then every week, every month, every year. And now you're a winner. Or better, saying you're not. Because you regret not doing it. You wasted 40 years of your life. Because every day you took it for granted. Or you're going to suffer the pain of little disciplines. Doing the things you don't really want to do, but you know you should be doing to have a better future. You already know this, my friend. But I'm saying it because someone has to say it every day for you. And I think this is my job. I have to remind you every day. I have to tell you every day. So you can wake up. And every day is a chance to start that little pain that you're going to get used to it. And when you're 40, you feel accomplished. You feel fulfilled. Because every single day, for years, you put in the work. And now it's paying off. The decisions you make, they're due one of two things. Either you pay for that decision, you pay for your decisions, or the decisions pay you. Which one is going to be? The pain of little disciplines stacked every day, or the pain of regret later? Are you going to make a decision today that is going to pay you tomorrow, that is going to pay you 10 years from now? Or are the decisions you're making, or actually the decisions you're choosing to make today? Wait, I lost my I lost my line of reasoning. What was I saying? Yeah, see, that's what happens when you're not focused. And I am focused. You're gonna pay for your decision because you're making crappy, shitty decisions every day, man. What do you think is gonna happen? You're gonna wake up one day, and it's going to be very sad because you're going to realize how much you could have done, and you didn't. And now you're paying for it. Now you have a body that you look in the mirror, you feel disgusted. You feel like shit. You look like shit, you feel like shit. You don't have energy for anything. You don't have one dime in your bank account. People don't respect you. People don't admire you. You don't have a good reputation. People have lost trust in you because you don't do the things you said you should. You don't keep the promises you make to yourself and to others. What is it going to be? Is it going to be that life? Or is it going to be the life where you have financial geographical freedom. You do things you say you're going to do. You keep your promises to yourself and to the people around you. You have their respect, admiration, trust. You've got a family that you built. They love you, and you love them back very, very much. And you're now living the dream, which one day was just a dream that you did when you were sleeping. But because you put in the work and you took action every single day, now it's not a dream anymore. Now it's reality. So yeah, man, this is my message for you. Don't just watch this video and take it as if it's just another video. Actually do something about it, man. Remember, regardless of what you did yesterday or last week, you're still breathing, man. You're still alive. You're still here. You woke up today again. You have a chance to do it right, to stack wins, to do what you're supposed to be doing now, to make it up for what you didn't do yesterday or for what you did do yesterday. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Remember, I'm going to be trying to get to 100,000 subs by the end of the year, 2026. Let's see how that's going to go. And remember, too, you are what you think. You reap what you sow. Pay the price today, so you may pay any price in the future.